What's up guys, Yasser here. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yasser's Fit Frag, and today's topic is about Armaf Craze, which is the most popular clone of Parfums de Marly Pegasus. So the one I have is the 2019 batch. This is what it is, Armaf Craze 2019 batch, and I've also got a decant of Armaf Craze Noir, which is a flanker of Craze, which was released in 2018. So I'll first talk about Armaf Craze and then switch on to Craze Noir. So the big question on Armaf Craze is, has it been reformulated? Unfortunately, I do not own the old batch of Armaf Craze, nor I could get a chance to try it anywhere. So I'm not sure if it is reformulated. And the second big question is, does it last long just like the older batches? So from what I've heard, the older batch used to last really long. It used to be a beast performer. Some say 12 hours, some say 15 hours, some even say 24 hours. They could even smell it the next day. So does the 2019 batch last the same? The answer is no. From what I have tested, I did not really find the lasting to be similar to the older batches. So how long does the 2019 last? So watch my video till the end so that you get a fair idea about how long this one lasts. So I'll first talk about Armaf Craze and then switch on to Craze Noir. So talking about Craze, this is how the packaging comes. A nice inscribed letters on the box. And this is where Sterling Perfumes is written, and you see Armaf Luxe here. But when it comes to the bottle, I'm not a huge fan of the bottle. Even the quality of bottle is nothing great. So this is the cap. So there is a problem with the bottle. This one comes off when you open the lid, and it's not a big problem because you can still use the spray from here. But just letting you guys know about the quality of the bottle Armaf Craze has, because you might feel that only your bottle has a problem. So it's not the case, because I have heard this problem from others as well. So it's not a big deal. Anyway, for the price of 1,200, I don't think you can expect a really good quality bottle. So that's about the bottle. Now coming to the smell, this opens up with a very dominant almond note. And that is why I preferred buying this, because not many perfumes come with that almond note. And I do find this a little unique compared to the usual fresh categories of fragrance or the sweet categories of fragrance. This is a little different because of the almond note. So it opens up with almond and a little bit of lavender, and in the mid you would get vanilla, and then in the base you would again get a little bit of sandalwood and amber. So the main notes in this from the start to finish is almond and vanilla. That is what I can detect the most. The others are just undertoned. Now the projection in this one is decent for the first 1 to 2 hours. And after 2 hours, it is more like a skin scent. It is nothing like a beast mode projection to me. It is pretty decent, very easy to wear. You can even wear it for office use. I don't think this can annoy people around you, even if you go 8 to 10 sprays maybe. And the longevity, from what I have tested, I got it about 8 to 9 hours. So I've tested this with others as well. I even asked others to check it if they could still smell it during the 9th hour. And he said he could still detect the smell. I again checked it even in the 11th hour, but that guy said there is something, but not very evident. So this stays even in the 11th hour, but not very evident. So let's conclude that the longevity is about 8 to 9 hours, which I think is pretty decent for the price tag, though you might not find it as long lasting as the older batches, or maybe it is just my nose and the suitability on my skin. Maybe it is still the same, but it does not last that long on me. I got it about 8 to 9 hours, which I think is pretty decent for the price tag. I don't think you should expect anything more for a price tag of 1,200, because 8 to 9 hours is what even an expensive designer can usually give. Now coming to Craze Noir, the notes of Craze Noir is pretty similar to Craze, but the only difference is this is more on the fresher side. This is more on the sweet, bitter almond kind of a smell. But this is more of citrus, sage and cumin on the top note. And the almond and vanilla is still there, but it is very undertoned in this one. So you will not find the smell to be similar to each other when you compare. It is totally different, though the notes might look the same. So it looks like they've used similar notes on this one, but they have altered the ratio of each note. Like for example, the citrus, the sage and the cumin is a little stronger in this one, and the almond and vanilla is much lighter in this one when you compare it to this one. So this one has very prominent almond and vanilla. This does not have prominent almond and vanilla. So this is more on the fresher side. The projection on this one is again similar to this one. It projects about 1 to 2 hours easily. After that, it is more of a skin scent. And the longevity is again about 8 to 9 hours. So I had sprayed this on my left inner elbow and this on my right inner elbow. So when I asked others for their opinion, they could smell it easily even in the 9th hour. And again, when I checked it in the 11th hour, that person could still smell it, but very mild, just like this one. So the longevity, I would still round it off to 8 to 9 hours even for this one. And the price tag is also similar. So now coming to comparison between the two, this is more of a cooler weather fragrance. I don't think you should wear this directly under the sunlight when you're going outdoors. This will more suit evening or night times, or when the weather is a little cooler. This being on the freshy side, I think you can wear it even during the daytime, even if you're going outdoors. This will definitely suit even in the summers. And when you compare the projection, both have similar projection of 1 to 2 hours. And then the longevity is also similar, which is 8 to 9 hours to round it off. So depending on your taste, you can choose which one to go for. If you like that bitter almond and vanilla note is what you can choose. And if you like the fresher side with less almond and vanilla, this is what you can go for. So comment down in the comment section once you try this or buy this. Let me know your thoughts about these two fragrances. So see you next time in another video. Cheers.